Have you ever noticed that 90% of your viewers abandon your video within the first few seconds? You might be thinking that it's random or it might be bad luck, but to be honest, it's not. And this is something that I myself was thinking as well. But after implementing these 11 steps that I'll be sharing in this video that I have learned by working on more than 500 projects for my own clients and myself. In this video, I'll break down exactly how you can hook your viewer throughout the video using the steps and strategies that not only I have personally tested myself, but also for my clients, and the results you guys can see on the screen itself. And by the end of the video, you will actually know how to create intros that no one actually can look away from. So let's get straight into it. But first, you need to understand that why this issue of low retention in your intros actually occurs. And for that, you need to understand the viewer's psychology. So first, when the viewer actually notices your video on his feed, he clicks on the video after he watches the thumbnail and the title. Next, if the viewer is actually watching the video and your intro is actually not delivering the promise which the thumbnail and title was trying to give, then the viewer will actually leave the video eventually and your retention graph will look something like this. Now, why this happens is because you have focused on creating the script of the video first and then later on made the thumbnail and the title of the video. And that is why all these three things are actually not aligned together, and this is a big mistake. So that is why whenever you're focusing on creating a video, start by focusing first on the title, then create the intro of the script, and then after that focus on creating the thumbnail, because you can then understand what you need to add in your thumbnail according to the script and as well as the title. And this will perfectly align your video, which will make the viewer actually curious and hooked to your video. But now next, you need to understand exactly how long your intro should be as well, because this is something that a lot of creators do mess up, because a video that has an intro too short might actually drop the viewer because he does not understand the context of the video, and a video that has an intro that is too long might also make the viewer overwhelmed and leave the video as well. So usually for me and my clients, what I've analyzed that the best timing for the intro is actually between 30 seconds to 50 seconds. And during the intro, make sure that you have added these 4 things onto your video. First is set the context quickly so the viewer can actually understand what the video is actually about. Next, tease the video's value so that the viewer actually understand what value does he get from watching this video. Next up, build tension by providing curiosity by actually telling what the viewer will actually miss if he does not watch this video. And next is showcasing your personality, which is the exact thing that makes you unique and different from other creators. Now, talking about personality, we'll be talking about the next thing that you must be focusing on, that is using the power of storytelling. Now, storytelling is the exact reason why the most subscribed channel on YouTube, Mr. Beast, is actually successful at the first place, because he has perfectly understood that humans crave stories. In his intro, he actually creates a mini story that makes his viewer hooked to watch the complete video. And let me give an example how you can implement this as well, even if your content is boring or something. So example 1. In this video, I'll be talking about this one technique that helped me get video editing clients. Example 2. In 2021, I was broke, burned out, and my clients were barely paying me. But after I got to know about this one simple technique, everything changed. Now you guys can clearly see that the example 2 has provided emotional stake, relatable pain, and curiosity. And that is what exactly humans crave. But yes, to make your storytelling even more better, you can add some visual elements too. And that can be done by revealing the craziest moments of your video first. For example, if you look onto this video by Mr. Beast titled $1 was a $500,000 experience, he shows up the glimpse of the $500,000 experience and him being on top of the building right in the very first second of the video. The reason why he has done that is because he has got the viewer to be curious about the $500,000 experience right from the very start. And because of this thing itself, the viewer will be actually watching the video completely just to know more about it. And to make these crazy moments even more intriguing, that is where editing comes in. A lot of people think that editing is useless and it is just for improving the style of the video. But that is absolutely wrong, because editing isn't just a style, it is a strategy. Now you can take a look onto the video which me and my team actually made.
Anyway, we have a very important topic for today. There's a gold rush going on online right now, and you see this gold rush every single day. Everybody and their mother are talking about it, and it's right in front of your face. It's the digital product and online coaching gold rush. Everybody is selling courses and selling coaching, and you can have 2 responses to this. You can either cry about it and comment, "Nice try, Diddy," or put the fries in the bag, or you can find a way to capitalize on it.
You guys can clearly see that how much more context is actually provided to the viewer using editing, and this will actually help you retain the viewer throughout the intro. But of course, you do not need to master motion graphics in order to make the viewer hooked. You can focus on simple editing elements such as zoom ins and zoom outs, sound effects, and typography and text, so that you can make the video a lot more better. But of course, it will be useless if you do not avoid these simple mistakes in your intro. Like, these mistakes are so common that I have also myself done it as well. So yes, please do not start a video like this. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Please subscribe to the channel before we start the video. Today in this video, we'll be talking about how to create good intros for your YouTube videos. Like, these lines absolutely waste the attention and time of the viewer. Instead, focus on immediately providing the value to the viewer. And you can do that by talking about the main points right from the very start of the video. Now, this next thing is not really a strategy, but it is a good practice that can really help you make your intro stand out by using voiceovers strategically. For example, I'll be reading this line. This was my life 12 hours a day. Trapped, undervalued, and exhausted. This was my life 12 hours a day. Trapped, overlooked, undervalued, and exhausted. Now you guys can clearly understand that the second voiceover actually provided more emotional depth, which enhances the storytelling of your video. And as the storytelling of the video is actually improved, that also improves the chance of you retaining the viewer. But yes, all this will not matter if all you talk is just fluff. But of course, you need to make sure that every line in your script sparks curiosity, builds tension, moves the narrative forward, and also focuses on deepening the emotional impact of the video. And if it doesn't, you need to cut it, because it will only attribute in losing the attention of the viewer. And now talking about the viewers, understanding who your viewers are is also very crucial. Let's suppose here I'm creating content usually about video editing, about personal brand growth and YouTube, and now suddenly I've decided to create a gaming reaction video. Of course, the view rate of the video will be low, because this is not exactly what my viewers actually watch. And that is exactly why you need to make sure that you need to create content on the topics which your viewers are interested in. And now coming back to the most important thing that we discussed at the very start of the video that you should be focusing on to make your intros a lot more better. And that is focusing on creating the script of the intro, the title and thumbnail first. But now the main question actually rises is that how do we make sure that the script of the video, the title and the thumbnail are actually good enough to actually make the viewer hooked? For that, you need to ask yourself two questions when you're creating the title, the thumbnail as well as the script of the intro. First, what irresistible offer your thumbnail and title is actually providing, and is your intro actually fulfilling that promise? Now if you have actually successfully answered those questions, then congratulations, you are set to make incredible intros for your videos. But of course, that doesn't mean that you're all set to make all your videos next hit millions of views and have crazy high retention graphs on your videos. And to be honest, that is absolutely okay. You need to consistently iterate and evolve. Success comes from consistent experimentation, and you can do that by analyzing your retention graph, exact drop-off point on the retention graph. You can check that on the analytics of the video, and also by experimenting new formats such as shocking factors, questions, or maybe something that actually makes the viewer actually surprised. So yes, now hopefully you have learned a lot from this video, and I actually want to share with you guys what I have been learning over the time while I'm working with my clients and while I'm working on my own personal brand as well. So hopefully I thought that I can create this video so maybe you guys can learn something. And yeah, hopefully if you definitely enjoyed this video, you can like and subscribe to my channel so that I can create more videos like this. And yeah, in the meantime, you can check out this recent video which I have made, which you guys can see on the screen right now, and click on it. It will take you on that video. And yeah, hopefully see you soon.